Alright, this is a book about PlayStation. These are the games that we're doing. That is a PlayStation 1. That we'll worry about later. But, that's me. Well, got nothing else to say except for the same thing Michael Jordan said in 1995. I'm back. Either way, folks, I'm Danny DeMonica, and welcome to... Oh, yeah, that's right, the sun's out. This afternoon's stream. Yeah, new time slot, new day, and everything. Funny, a lot of things can happen in 7 weeks when you get mentally burned out and wind up... A lot of things happen. Anyway, but we're going to be... The one thing that has not changed, however, is what we were doing when we left. And you want to know what we're doing? We're doing PS1 stuff. You want to know the PS1 stuff we're doing? Holy shit, that's cheers. That's cheers. Like, that's actual honest-to-God cheers, folks. Thank you! Stop it a cheer. I've only been back a minute. That is a bit of a difference from me being in the same time zone. Yeah! I have made sure that all of y'all... I have gone through, and I have done everything that I could to address every single one of everyone's suggestions that they've had for stream over the last 7 weeks that I've been gone, which I feel comfortable enough in doing this again. So yeah, you guys wanted more weekend streams? Well, I'll have you know I am streaming in the middle of a Stanley Cup playoff game for you guys, so don't get it twisted. You're lucky I like y'all, and y'all are lucky I forgot that the Dallas game came on at 4:30 and not 7 o'clock. Because otherwise, support for the return of the Discount Canadian, this time with slightly less or more war crimes, dear God. So, I will say that there's a lot of stuff that got addressed that I fixed, if you haven't noticed. Starters, the really cool intros, I kept those. What else do we have? Well, I can actually show you guys that when I went to a comic book store in Waco, I got this really cool book you're going to see a lot of, called, let me see if I can't get it in frame. It is a big bitch. It is called Supercade, A Visual History of the Video Game Age from 1985 till 2001. This is a thick motherfucker. This part is 1995. Like, this PlayStation part is 95. You see how much shit is left? It's a thick bitch. So... You guys have pretty much told me you guys really, 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 really like the Danny the Game Historian thing. So, book catered directly to Danny's autism. I will neither confirm nor deny those allegations, but I will say I will be buying volume 1 of this book that runs from 1971 until 1984. So, you guessed it. Also, because I usually wear a cool shirt, I have on streams, and everybody's gonna ask, because I don't have the stream all the way up. I have it, like, don't have it as far down as I usually do. I have a fucking China shirt now. Like, yeah, I have a fucking China shirt now. Which, I fucking like. I think it's fucking rad. There's stuff on the back, but I don't feel like rolling around and stuff because we only got 2 hours. Because I may like y'all, and I really may be making sure that I don't miss all of the game. But notice the operative words: don't miss all of the game. I love y'all, but I ain't missing the third period of Dallas and Minnesota for nobody. And speak of the playoff boy, hi Miki, welcome to stream. Speaking of, that's another thing that's happened while you guys were away, Dallas made the playoffs. Miki's team made the playoffs, which is Edmonton. And Michael's team made the playoffs. They're playing against each other. And I've literally been calling it Frozen Furry Frenzy. I want that shit trademarked. I want the little TM. I want the circle with the R. And I don't mean Radio Shack. I want all that. I want it to be known that I made up that damn name. Either way, the two games we're going to be seeing tonight have a theme. It's going to be cold where we're going. And no, I don't mean hell, Michigan. We got one game here. It's called, and Michael's going to be real happy about this, as if he wasn't happy about last night's game. See, the more things change, the more they stay the same. We got same logos, same dork, but we're going to be getting into it. So, Sled Storm right here. Pretty much, it's the best snowmobile game and one of the only snowmobile games that I could think of that isn't like Arctic Thunder for Midway. And speaking of Midway, the other game you're going to be seeing today is, think NBA Jam, but on skates. And then, that's how you get NHL 2-on-2 Open Ice Challenge, folks. So that's going to be an interesting one. And, because I promised you guys I would do this, I'm going to check something real quick. Because the one thing is that unfortunately I can't do, like, licensed stuff. Apparently, there's not much in terms. You know what I'm gonna do? I got an idea. I got something. See, I don't have ads, right? Well, I have ads, right? I don't have, like, fun facts for Sled Storm. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm looking in the bag of tricks real quick, and I'm thinking if I can't find something for y'all to see real quick. And I'm gonna throw it on the Asylum Vision, as it were. Okay, I need issue 130 of Game Pro magazine. Bet. Y'all want Danny the game historian? Bet. And I don't mean Batman, Miki. I mean bet. No, Jonesy, no. I've only been back 10 minutes. He gonna make this the quickest comeback you've ever seen. Like Magic Johnson in 1996 for the Lakers. Ain't that a bitch? Okay. I've done my prerequisites and sparse jokes, I promise. Let's see what we got here. See, Jones is gonna look that up and be like, damn, Danny was right. Magic Johnson did go back to the Lakers in 96. Hey, I wasn't wrong. Okay. Let me go into the archives real quick. Where's issue 130? Do I not have issue 130? A motherfucker. I need to rectify that real quick. I thought I had issue 130. Y'all give me one quick ass second. We're gonna have issue 130 just momentarily. And I will scroll through and I'm gonna find that damn thing. In live, in prime, living color. Alright, bet. Issue 130 of Game Pro. We gonna look at the scriptures together, children. Alright, this is gonna look weird. But we're gonna go to the Jumbotron real quick. And let me see if this is gonna look awkward. I warn y'all. Alright, cool. Let me get a little bit further in. There we go. See, this is Game Pro. And Jonesy, specifically for you, it's the Game Pro with Stone Cold and The Rock on the cover. Now, I'm gonna barrel through some issues real quick, so y'all don't like flashing. Y'all gotta give me a minute. Because I gotta barrel through all this real quick. NFL Blitz 2000, that's a good idea. I might have to come back around. Oh, look at that beautiful Dreamcast ad. That's a beautiful bitch. That's a beautiful bitch, but that's not why we're here. One of these days, I'll gladly go through a magazine, but like I said, I'm giving y'all what you want. Duke Nukem for Game Boy Color? Woo! Let's see. Where is it? Don't tell me I went through it already. That's Tomorrow Never Dies. That's Road Rash 64, MDK 2. It's got to be an actual review, right? Because they said it's in issue 130. I'm going to be mad if it's not and they lied to me. Warzone, Castrol. Ah! Superman 64 jump scare! God help me! Yeah, it's got to be in the PlayStation Pro reviews. Don't tell me I missed it. Yep, sure did. Let me rewind. Hey, I'm doing this on the fly. Y'all said y'all like this sort of thing, so I'm hoping I'm not, like, boring y'all. Okay. Pro reviews. Croc 2, Warzone, Castrol. Was it before the other ads? Liars! They lied to me! Sneak previews. Okay, it's a sneak preview. Ah, found it. This is the game we're going to be looking at today, folks. Right here. This bitch right here. Now, if I can find a review. Oh, I know there's a hot mechanic lady. But yes, we're going into GamePro magazine, and this is what we got for you right here. Look at this. This is Sled Storm. See these? Pretty much, it's snowmobile racing. We have some rad shit coming your way. That's game number 1. I am going to see if I can't find the actual honest-to-God pro review of it. Because that'd be nice to just throw up here and show y'all. Or did GamePro not even touch it? GamePro didn't even touch it? Okay, that's ass. So, if GamePro didn't touch it, you know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do. Y'all want more history? I'll give it to you. I'll make this work. Since GamePro didn't review it, I found a magazine that did. And that magazine, ladies and gentlemen, is Next Generation Magazine. Look at this right here. Now, I'm using, for the sake and brevity of time, I'm using Internet Archive. It's up there. If y'all want to know which one it is, it's issue 58 from October of 99. So, this is pretty much what we got here. It's a 4 out of 5 star game. It was known in 99 for being a baller game. Incredibly good. It's a snowmobile racing game. It has an amazing soundtrack that I'm pretty sure that we cannot play here because it's got Rob Zombie on the soundtrack, which y'all know how copyright goes. But it's pretty much, it's got championship mode, as y'all can see. I can upgrade the snowmobile with my prize money, which I'm pretty sure there's a cheat code to upgrade that. But from what I played and for what y'all are gonna see, it's good. It's snowcross. It's like Sled. It's like the Sleds kind of play motocross style. Y'all are gonna like this. This is gonna be good. And I hope you guys like that little impromptu. Little impromptu, hey, here's some background on the game, here's a review of it. If y'all like it, I'll make sure to do it more often. Either way, as usual, we're available and when we can. 90% of today's streams, if you are new here, we do this on actual honest-to-God hardware. And on today, we're going to be using my handy-dandy, trusty PlayStation 1 right here, ladies and gentlemen. So, this is our number 1 of tonight's stream, so hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it. If you guys want me to do championship mode, I'm down for doing it, but otherwise, I'm just going to take you guys through the paces of the game and show some racing. Mainly as a way to kind of ease back into doing streams. Because, again, it's been 7 weeks. Where was I for 7 weeks? Not in therapy, unfortunately. I've been at work. Either way. Let's get the PlayStation stuff back hooked up. Now, we're not against emulation around here. We're not. And I know eventually a certain overgrown Riolu named... Oh shit, did I fucking ramble so long that we got another song starting? Oops. My bad. Oh shit. Are we already out of ad break space? Shit. Okay, I don't want y'all to have to sit through pre-rolled ads. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run like a 3-minute ad break so that way we got a whole hour just left alone. We ain't gotta worry about shit, okay? Just bear with me. When we get back, we're gonna start game. Okay? We're gonna start as soon as we come back with Sled Storm by Electronic Arts. So for like 3 minutes, go do what you gotta do. But come back, because there's gonna be something fun. I guess you can call this the Nerds of the Asylum pregame show, or actually that's a little too on the nose for sports. I think I got a better name for that. How about I call it the loading screen? I like that name. I'm gonna call the opening segment from here on in the loading screen. Either way, that's the end of the loading screen. We'll be right back. Ah, wrong one. I gotta fix it real quick. We'll go back to the ad break in a sec. I just gotta tinker with something. There we go. Alright, now we can do it. Now we'll be back after this.
Let's see what you got.
Pass to Gretzky. Shoots. Score!
Lucky shot.
Score! Gretzky! What a hit! Ooh! Gretzky's really making himself look bad tonight.
Grace checking. Come on. Didn't you see that? Throw him in the box.
Gretzky 98 3D hockey. As real as it gets without lacing up.
Saw that one. Gretzky just flashed. That's coming in over the blue line.
Welcome back to stream, folks. I'm Danny, and like I promised, immediately to the playing of the national anthem. Good bitch right there. Ain't it fucking beautiful, man? Alright. Got the book out. I need to actually read more of this. The only reason why this is muted, by the way, is because it starts off with a Rob Zombie song, and I don't feel like getting copyright struck. Y'all, I know, y'all gotta take it up with the fine folks at Twitch and the DMCA office, but I'm at least gonna let y'all see the video. I'm not mean. I'm not cruel. Alright. Well, at least some of it. Then we can get to some racing, but I just want y'all to really take in what you're going to be in for the next 30 minutes or so. However long we got until the end of the ad break, because I want to make sure we get both games in and get about a decent amount of time for both. It sucks because it's a remix of Dracula at that. Cool Runnings is a great movie, and I'll die on that hill. Yeah, no, we are fans of the Jamaican bobsled team. I mean, I ain't got a choice. I mean, people said hockey wouldn't work in New Orleans either, and it did for fucking 5 years. Does Sled Storm have Ski-Doo as one of them sled models? I hope it does. Alright, let's see. They might. I don't know if it's licensed or not. Oh, that's the other thing I gotta do. I gotta get my little web app up. But nah, I actually have to get in here real quick. And I have to, unfortunately, turn the music, like, down. Because I can't even play it. It blows. I can't even play the music. Left up to me, I'd be blaring that damn soundtrack to the livelong day. I am not a fan. But, y'all know the drill. I'll find some alternate music. It's the double-edged sword. I want to show y'all all these rad games that may or may not have gotten press coverage or whatever. And what happens? Can't even show y'all damn music. Petty idea, use remixes. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to show up here with an 8-bit version of Dracula by Rob Zombie. Alright. Where is it? I need my literal stream replacement. Like, I have my licensed music replacement songs track. There it goes. We just gonna throw whatever we got. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. Thank you, NHL 2002 soundtrack. This'll help. This'll work. Alright. Bet. Okay, wait, no. Somebody is pinging my damn Discord. I have to turn off notifications real quick. Who is pinging? Wait, do they not have streamer mode? They don't have streamer mode anymore? Sorry, I know this is eating into valuable time. Hey, Danny, DMs. The petty is up. Yo, They took off stream mode with the new... That's lame. Like, why would you do that? Okay, then. That's as lame can get, but... Alright, I need to get to the audio real quick. That's... Garbo. Oh, hi! Welcome back. Nice to see you back on stream. Thank you. I actually have to go into my sounds real quick. Applications. Alright. Oh no, these are all Firefox, so I can't even do it that way. That blows. Y'all just gonna have to be on your best behavior, or I gotta just mute. You said it, now you're gonna deliver on the damn joke. What did you do? Oh, dear God. Alright. Alright. Normally, I don't let Garu do this sort of thing. But, for the sake of the bit, I'll let it slide. Let me see. Notifications? There you go. Notifications. Like... So we just don't have... We just don't have streamer mode on... Okay, fine. Thank you. Thanks for nothing. Sorry, I'm mad at Discord because, of course, this is truly the dumbest thing they've done all year. Right. I need somebody with a lot of stability. There we go. This'll work. You know, this all works too. But yeah, they got Rob Zombie. They got a bunch of really good music, and I just can't use none of it. Not a damn. All right. Promise made is a promise kept. I hope this is actually playing. There we go. You got your wish. An 8-bit version of fucking Dracula. You said 8-bit Dracula, did I not deliver? You're not wrong. I just wasn't expecting you to deliver. I'd make one joke. My first stream back and look what happens. But no. I will say that so far, them reviews weren't lying about it being 4 out of 5, 8 out of 10. I don't hate what I'm playing. It's very chill. It's very good. I will say though, I'm happy there's other music going on that we're like adding, because playing this without music is rough motherfucker. I don't know why, I can tolerate it, but I prefer there being a soundtrack with my racing. It doesn't have to be licensed. It just gotta be good. That's all I care. Although, speaking of good, we're already in second place. This is a tight fucking race. This is a tight race. I'm trying not to screw up, but I'm hoping whoever's ahead of me will. Come on, go down a slow patch or something. Catch up to you real quick. Oh. Am I in first? I saw the number flicker. I think I'm in first. I think I screwed up. I should have took that shortcut. He about to fly over me. I can see it now. Third? How? How am I last? I was about to say. Game, I've kept the same. Oh, we're gonna win this. I'll take it. I didn't do many tricks. I can't believe Discord keeps changing and making it hard for everyone. Yes, they did. It does look like the supposed to move. We have moved. We have our house in Oklahoma. And I moved in on the 31st. Hope you're doing better. I am doing better than I was 7 weeks ago. And that's another thing. There's gonna be like a really quick hiatus once again because guess what, folks? Guess who's moving on July 1st? So there's gonna be 2 weeks in June that I'm not gonna be able to stream because I got stuff to take care of. And don't worry, it's not gonna be another 7 weeks. It's just gonna be like 2. I'm hoping so. We're hoping we got approved, but I'm waiting to hear back. But that's the plan. And I hope the plan does work. Now we can go back to the original song already in progress. Although I need to kind of that and then, but no. And there's going to be a few changes over the summer. So there's also going to be that. Mainly, I've been asked to tinker with better cameras. Better cameras, as you can tell, changing the format of streams. So you're going to see a lot of differences. Which, hey, hopefully it's for the better, right? You're going to get more of the, like, pregame stuff that I just did for damn near every game I'm going to do. What else? I know that once I get the money and maybe in a couple of paychecks, or if things go right in other ways, I pretty much got asked, hey, start wearing headphones so the audio doesn't bleed and so I can actually hear what the hell I'm doing half the time. So that's also going to be a thing. And also, if you're new here, hi, I'm Danny. I'm not allowed to make any more self-deprecating jokes, so I actually have to say something nice about myself. I'm a dork who's also somehow a game historian that has way too many games. That's pretty much the nicest things I could say about myself right now. I'm not good at describing myself. I've never have been. That's not a joke. That's just how it's been. But yeah, so I'm gonna look into a new headset, headphones, camera. But also, that whole thing about me evaluating literally every game I own is almost done. We're literally on the modern Xbox, like Xbox One, and I got like 9 games left. Ugh. If you get a new headset, do not skimp. Is it? Yeah, it was the 8-bit version of Dracula. Garu was like, oh, you want to say something specific, Danny? Bet. So, that was the last song that I was playing during the race, but yeah. This is why we pay points to compliment Danny, yeah. Also, I am going to do this for the PlayStation 1 console Anthology month for 5 weeks. So, this week and all of May is pretty much the plan. And afterwards, I am going to take Jonesy's advice and a few other people's advice, and by June, whenever I come back from stream, I'll come back with a long-term game of some kind. It might be Kirby Air Riders, it might be Echoes of Wisdom. Also, it might be something I've already played, which leads to the next thing. So, at least for the time being, I'm going to also take everyone's advice, and we're not going to be doing blind playthroughs for a while. Either it's got to be something I already know I'm good at and don't suck at, Or pretty much either I gotta play it off stream first and get well accustomed to it, or I gotta, if I do a blind playthrough, I gotta be damned good at it already, like hockey, wrestling. What other genre am I actually fucking good at off the rip? Outside of arcade sports and pro wrestling. Racing, in some regards. Arcade racing. Unless they do go heavy on the drift, then maybe I might get a little topsy-turvy. Oh, and that's the other reason why streams are now earlier, so that way most of you folks actually get a chance to watch the streams. Howdy, Katuri. Welcome to stream. I will be serious, Danny. If you go for an upgrade to headset, go for something nice. I'll go for headphones because I really like this microphone. I'll definitely go for headphones. Like some nice headphones. North of 150. Garu, I know the more things change, the more they stay the same, but you about to get the same joke I've made for years. What the hell type of budget you think we got around here? Motherfucker thought we... I mean, just because I'm doing a game from Judgment Day does not mean you... Yeah, 350. The budget is shrug. Enough to buy yourself consoles for around the same price. I saved up for those, thank you. Has a $300 wireless headset. But no, all kidding aside, I'm leaning towards headphones because, you know, I already got this really rad HyperX mouse. I'm not mouse. HyperX microphone, which I think is cool. Yeah, save up for the headset too. I will. Damn. Ass last. Capable of fragging with a $10 headset. Seriously, save up and get something of high quality. That's the other reason why that's what I've been asked for about the webcam. Hell, I will say one thing. Not gonna be able to do the Elizabeth cam. I know one of y'all actually said that. The only reason why is because Elizabeth doesn't show up that often. It's not like Cerberus, you know, where cam would have been great. Your skin is absolutely glowing. Not sure it's the lighting, but you look great. It's lighting. It's the fact that the sun is still out. And streams are earlier now. It's that. Light is incredibly bright. And hair oil. Like, this is the... Like, I've actually managed to start taking care of my hair. And it's like this stuff... I'm like... It's literally some stuff called, like, Africa's Best. It is, like, legitimately, like... Hair oil. Hair oil. I am trying to pronounce oil. Because if I use my actual Louisiana accent, it's just going to come out as Earl. A rare sighting of Danny outside of their natural habitat. They are vulnerable in the sun. Yeah. I don't like going outside for shit. I don't like the fact that at the place I work, I have to go outside to get the heavy orders. Because everybody and their mother thinks they have a green thumb now. And they're like, I'm going to buy 10 bags of garden soil. And every time I just want to go, unless you are about to hide a dead body, why do you need so much? You don't need all that. Stop it. I will say, though, this is a good mark of a good racing game that I've noticed, is if I'm getting my ass beaten, I'm dead last. And I'm still wanting to play, that's a good sign. Now, obviously, this is me going, there's more to this game. But I'm going to do, like, a few tracks here and there, and goes without saying, if you guys want me to do championship mode for a future stream, you know the drill. Let me know. Also, yes, I did take all of you guys' votes into consideration, so from what I saw, it looks like you're going to be seeing a lot of Saturday night and Sunday night streams. A few on the afternoons. Like, there's going to be some days where it just makes sense for me to do a stream at Saturday at like 3 o'clock. Just so I can be done with, just so I can get stuff done, because I probably got to do something that night. So, there's that. What other things did I promise that I was gonna, like, get done? I know I said upgrades. The schedule is gonna be how it is. Mainly because it's actually easier some days. Because I've been told pretty much earlier and weekend because of that vote. So I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, I'll make sure that happens. But I am going to try a few Saturday and Sunday afternoon streams. Because, yeah, y'all act like this stream wouldn't have been 2:30 if I didn't, at 2:30 if I didn't know that Dallas was on. Had I known Dallas was on, this would have been a 2:30 p.m. stream. So, I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen in the future. But there still will be weekday streams, judging by the votes. Pretty much, y'all are cool so long as I don't do streams at like 11 a.m. on a fucking Wednesday. Which is fine. We have jobs. Most of us. And I get it. So now that I know, I know. At least we got a lot of things fixed. Holy shit, there's a lot of y'all tonight. Well, today. I can't say tonight anymore. The sun is out. I'm not even alive before noon. I know. Like, so that's pretty much, that's what I got was, I can do streams, like the only times that I am going to say, oh, hi, Alistair, welcome to stream. We're playing Sled Storm. We're towards the tail end of the time we're giving it, because we're also going to have NHL Open Ice, because I'm trying to get myself amped to watch the rest of the hockey game, which y'all lucky I ain't pausing the game trying to check the score right now. I'm at first. Look at this. That's the other thing. I've played it on again, off again. I haven't seriously tried to play like championship mode. But it's I wouldn't say a cozy game, but it's chill. Does that mean Danny is a... I didn't say anything bad. I'm happy you're here. I hope you don't feel like I'm mad at you. I'm not. There's a lot of y'all here. Damn. Does that mean Danny is a daywalker? No. Danny is the one surprise vampire with the daylight. I am so used to doing like late streams, like 8, 9, 7 or 8 or 9 o'clock at night, where the earliest for the longest time was 6, and now we're talking like, shit, the earliest I might do streams would be like, okay, so don't do any streams before noon Pacific time. Alright, so that'd be 2 Central. So pretty much we're talking the earliest might be like 2 now. Which is wild. I don't think you're mad, I just feel bad. Don't feel bad, but I have been, let's just say the implementations of some of the things people have begged me for have been going well. Also, about this game that I haven't been doing in this game, there's tricks. This game has a trick system. I ain't been doing them. Holy shit. Thank you for the subs. Nahuni, that's fucking awesome of you. I'm so happy I didn't drink that water. I just spit it out so quick. Welcome back to the streaming world. Oh, thank you. That's really awesome of you. I'm not even mad. That today has been a success. The care and feeding of the domestic house, Danny. Yeah, that's accurate. All we need is replay just running out of nowhere going, Streamer. I have watered my streamer. Oh, oh god, that's the other thing I gotta actually do. I gotta actually start building a community. The introvert. The person who barely talks. Building a community. Y'all gonna have to ask Wrong Dimension on that one, who's not here tonight. So. But don't worry. I will try my best. Also, I did also get asked to pretty much kind of mix things up. And specifically, someone asked me, hey, to try and branch into another genre of things that ain't just retro. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is what I have been doing. And I'm going to try and do more intro, more indie games. But also, now I got told to not do this for like the first couple of months that I'm back. So here in a couple of months, I'm going to actually start regularly doing non-game streams, art, Q&As, maybe a programming one, but I'm gonna be doing those mainly because I promised I would. Wrong, Garu. I heard the Danny is a Daywalker thing, and the Habitat of the Sun thing. Wait, someone give Danny a 4 Loco and a sword, see what they do. We all know 4 Loco allows you to respec all your stats in the string. Garudi Rutherford Fairfeather. Oh, there's a Super Snowcross. Yo, let's do this real quick. But no. Like, I like how I'm just tinker going, let's do this track. Let's do that track. How much time do we have in this section? We got 32, so this should be the last race. And then I'm gonna do the same thing that I did for Sled Storm, I'm gonna do for this. There was a stray 4 Loco in the post office.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'll think about Archipelago. Mainly because I got so many games back here that I'm just like, I kind of want to knock through some of them before I start doing randomizers. Because it's one of those, like, I respect it. Archipelago sounds like it's fun. But I'm also in the back of my head kind of going, I don't know if I want to do a randomizer just off the rip. Also, I don't think there's randomizers for the games that I play. I don't think there's Archipelago for Twisted Metal and NFL Blitz 2000. Unless Blue is gonna like hit me up at 3:30 in the morning, going, Danny, I need you to play as the New Orleans Saints. I need you to beat the Rams by 22 points exactly. Tell you what, the day I actually beat a Metroid is the day I'll start doing randomizers. And I'm not saying that as a cold day in hell, but like, I know the biggest randomizers would be like, randomizers I realized it's gotta be for folks that have beaten the game so many times. You know what I mean? So, I'm like, in terms of stuff like that, let me start beating some games. And I'll go ahead and do it. And did I bring up the other thing where some folks were like, hey, we kind of want you to do more popular games, but also keep doing the deep cuts? So I'll start making sure that happens too. So except for Console Anthology Month, y'all are going to have to deal with the deep cuts for a good minute. I might sprinkle in a popular game or two just for historical context, but otherwise, y'all gonna get all the shit that don't nobody hear nothing about. Or got forgotten the time or whatever and then have you. Also, I like how this is clearly supposed to be like a techno metal game. I'm out here playing and racing to the goddamn Sonic Knuckles Chaotic soundtrack. Ain't that a bitch? I'm microdosing PTO by disassociating at work. Also, I'm gonna try and start doing fan games again, because I know I said I was gonna do more of them. Mainly because I actually want to get back to Sonic Robo Blast. And I know that I kept saying I was going to do Doom Wads only to push them bastards off. My favorite games are in the games Danny enjoys franchise. And that's what I've been working on. Is figuring out what genres I actually like, don't like, hate, can't stand. You know, stuff that I know I could do something with. Alright, so you guys got the idea of this game. Seeing that we're almost done with an hour of stream, gonna pause the alternate music and go back to the, well, backing music and then go back to the webcam real quick because that was the end of the first game. There we go. That's better. Alright, so we're done with the first game. And that was Sled Storm. I think y'all seem to really dig Sled Storm. So, again, I know I normally don't say this sort of thing. But, again, y'all ever want to see more of this? Y'all want to see me do championship mode? Let me know. Oh, but that was that. So, what we're doing now is a game called an arcade port from one of the favored developers and publishers of this here channel, Midway. We're doing what can be only considered as NHL hits and Wayne Gretzky's granddaddy. We're doing NHL 2-on-2 Open Ice. The name is exactly what you said. What's the game where you just mess with Mario's face for nothing? That's literally the main menu of Super Mario 64. Idea for all chatter stuff when it comes to AP stuff. Let's make a document or something so it all comes in one place. That's not a bad idea. An async may or may not work for that. Sheep has fucked up our hands with Super Metroid. Archipelago is fun as long as you know the game well enough to be able to function with or without items. And that is where I think I'd fuck myself up. I'm looking at the score, by the way. It is tied at 1 between Dallas and Minnesota. Yes, Miki, maybe part of this is me sweating my ass off because Dallas, don't you fuck this up. Good Lord, don't fuck this up. But yeah. Alright, so, see if I can't find some fun facts about NHL Open Ice real quick while I take a quick drink of water. Alright, there is one fun fact. First off, well, there's a few fun facts. So here's some quick... Yeah. You're not dumb, Drew. That's part of the reason why the video game history thing is a thing. You know what I mean? You guys will learn, don't worry. Let's see what we got here. So, the next game we got for you is NHL 2-on-2 Open Ice Challenge. So, first off, one thing I do know, when this game was in the arcades, it had the Winnipeg Jets on it, but by the time the game came out to the home consoles, the Jets moved to Phoenix and became the Coyotes. That's fun fact number 1 for the sports folks. For the not sports folks, there was this console that the 3DO was going to have. It was going to have a sequel called the Panasonic M2. It never came out, but apparently NHL Open Ice was supposed to be one of the launch titles for that system, but it never happened. The other thing is, let's see if there's any other cool fun facts. It looks like the guy that is the announcer, it isn't Tim Kitzrow, the guy from NBA Jam and everything. It's actually Pat Foley, who is the longtime play-by-play of the Chicago Blackhawks. So there's also that. So, like I said, what we're going to do the same thing that I just did, and we're going to delve in real quick. And I'm going to give you guys 2 reviews this time, actually. Oh, we got EGM? We got Electronic Gaming Monthly. I like that. We got Game Informer, too? Well, we don't need Game Informer. Oh, boy. GameSpot, Next Generation. Okay. So it's issue 91. All right, so it's issue 91. See if I can't find that little bastard real quick. Honestly, that's some things that I just do in my spare time. Is I have like, because they're all like free to download now. Y'all know how many video game magazines I just got on like a 4 terabyte hard drive? I just read. I like learning. If it's something that I am completely and utterly and thoroughly interested in, I can't help but just delve into it. You know what I mean? Thoughts on Dr. Robotnik's Ring Racers? I tried to get into it. I really did. So instead of saying that I think the game is bad, what I'm going to say alternatively is, I think I don't have the skill set for that game. Because it's a very technical racer, at least to me, and I feel like I just ain't got it. I wanted to really like it more than I did. And it because I originally was going to do it on stream last year. I don't hate it. I would love to play it. Maybe I can build the skill down the road, which is another thing everyone has asked me to do, and I will try and do that more often, is try and stick with a game and not get so frustrated. Not get as frustrated, and hopefully that does something. It's got to be in the sports section, right? I mean, it's not much, so I'll give you guys another review, but perfect. So this one's a little more interesting with the reviews. So let's go ahead real quick, go back to the commercials, and here you are. See, right down here is NHL Open Ice. Oh, by the way, I fucking hate NFL 97. Hey, Cool Borders, my man! Fucking love me some Cool Borders. Cool Borders is some solid shit. 10-pin alley. Here we are, NHL Open Ice by Midway. So, it's kind of mixed, but I'm very much of the mindset that if you already dug NBA Jam, you're gonna like Open Ice. If you like arcades, it's one of those sports games to me that if you don't like sports, you will like this. This will be up your alley, your wheelhouse. Like, Jamie hates sports, loves women, hates sports, but they would play this. Like, this is something like you can have somebody that knows a shit ton of hockey, like me or say Miki. We'll have a blast. But you can get somebody who may not know shit about hockey, like Michael. I love you, Michael, but you a Ducks fan. That alone let me know you don't know much about hockey. I'm being silly, but you would like NHL Open Ice. Hey, like I said, the more things change, the more they stay the same. I got to do my picking on Michael joke. But that's NHL Open Ice. But what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to come back on the webcam. And y'all are going to see that I'm going to do something else. Because I like... See, going on one source is fine. It's fine. But y'all know better. You know, I'm very much more of a... Let's get oh God. Y'all ain't gonna believe what I just found. I found an actual honest to God. Look at this. From the Wayback Archive. This is an honest to God. Like, this is the Game Informer website as it was on October 21st, 97. And this is what they had to say about NHL Open Ice. So we're looking at like ancient internet. This is why the Wayback Machine is really cool, folks. Shout out to the Wayback Machine and the Internet Archive. But everybody contemporarily said that this game is about... Let's get to single view here. Oh, that's better. That's much better. But yeah, Open Ice right here. Can I get this? Can I get the one page? And can I get a zoom in? So, Y'all just saw Game Informer say it was a 7.5. But pretty much, it's on the 10. It is an exaggerated arcade game. It is insane. It is crazy. You're gonna like it. Oh, shit! And there's one of my favorite right there. NBA Hang Time underneath on the next page. I absolutely love this. Now, unfortunately, as they say here, you see how it says N64? I don't think this game came out for the 64. But this is straight up. Like, they're giving a glowing recommendation for this game. Everybody pretty much said it's one of the better games. It's a little flawed because, again, you are getting an arcade port. But I thought I'd show you guys, 3 sources. You got Game Fan, which, almost forgot. So y'all can check the sources too. Because y'all, like I said, y'all wanted Danny the Game Historian, you're getting it. So this source comes from issue 5, volume 5, issue 2, from 97 of Game Fan, which originally was called Die Hard Game Fan. This is just straight up the Game Informer site from 97. And we also took a look at EGM issue 91. I don't think I have the name or the month, but y'all get it. Actually, we just go to the cover and see the month, so y'all can go get it. But it's got Tekken 3 on the cover. It's the February 97, issue 91 of EGM. All right, cool. So, now that we got that taken care of, we can go back to the game. Also, I'm trying these segments out, so that's another thing y'all are going to have to let me know. If you guys are liking the fact that I'm kind of doing the whole, hey, XYZ, ABC, let me know, and I'll make sure they become a permanent thing. All right. Y'all ready for the national anthem again? I hope so, because it's hockey time. Okay, we got enough time for like a game of hockey, and then I gotta run an ad break. So y'all don't have to sit through all them damn ad breaks. Our anthem is so beautiful indeed. I will say, if Avalanche Software sounds remotely similar to anybody, they are the folks behind not just a lot of Midway games from back in the day, but they also were behind Disney Infinity. Let's see, what else? I would know them from games like this, because their first 3 games that they ported were Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 for Genesis and Super Nintendo. That was their port. They did Mortal Kombat Trilogy and Open Ice for PlayStation. They also did Off-Road Challenge. They were also in charge of a lot of the Midway games that made it over to Dreamcast. Blitz 2000, Showtime, Blitz 2001. And they also somehow did a couple of games for Sega, but those games were primarily the NCAA College Football 2K games, which they did the only 2 3D college football games that Sega ever did, and they were the first one since college football's national championship. Now that I got that out of the way, let's get ahead to the game, shall we? Oh, hell, Florida was on the screen. I know Mickey mad as fuck right now. All right. And of course, a game like this has cheat codes, but we're just going to play the first run of this just nice and neat, and then we'll get into the cheats if we absolutely need to. Mainly the hidden characters and whatnot, because that I know y'all are going to like. And of course, I'm going to put my initials in, but I got to remember to save my stuff. Which I never remember to. Which is why I never beaten the game. Look, there's only 2 teams I ever play as in this game. almost to the point where I got to get banned from playing them to play as anybody else. But we all know that I was going to pick Dallas. Let's not kid ourselves here.
Tonight's matchup, Stars versus Lightning.
The Tampa Bay Lightning is our victim number 1, hopefully. Either way, it's a simple button game. Pretty much, you got 3 buttons: pass, shoot, turbo. Oh, that's wide. That's in. It ain't long. It ain't gonna be long. Oh, you gonna hit my boy. You gonna hit my boy. I'm gonna hit you. And I'm gonna hit this shot real quick. Oh, but the goalie is dead. Oh, they getting. Okay. Danny, please, my Master Sword is behind Win as Ducks Stanley Cup. You realize if that ever happened, I'ma just look at Michael and be like, I'ma just have the same face that Garu gets when they get real smug about shit, and I'ma be like, I'ma do what now? You might as your Master Sword might as well be called a Excalibur 2 Stone Boogaloo, because it ain't happening. Ooh! Oh, also, one other important thing that I haven't touched on yet. So, and I hope you guys won't be mad, but I know a lot of y'all like taking clips of streams. Damn! It's 5-0. It's ass-beating time. This is an ass whooping. Oh, shit. They finally got 1 goal, but I'm putting a beating on them. Like they owed me money. Alright, so the thing I was getting at was, so, unfortunately, I found out that the clip command that I had just straight up doesn't work anymore. So I've had to, so what I'm going to tell y'all is, if y'all do want to do clips, pretty much y'all can't just hit the exclamation point clip anymore. It's fucked. So, what y'all are going to have to do is, y'all are going to just have to do the clips through Twitch, which is cool, because apparently that boosts the channel, because unga bunga interest. I don't know, blame Twitch's algorithm, but also, I did what I could. But the good news is, from what I've heard, the Twitch clips, damn, buddy, it's 7-2. Shit, he got the hot hand. I'm about to pass. You bastards. So the good news is the Twitch app will like let y'all clip up to like what, 5 minutes at a time. So it'll do better than the clip command. It's just I just don't have it to where it works like the 30-second clips no more. Which is cool because hey, all the more clips I can hawk on the internet, then the better. I'll go ahead and edit them so that way y'all get cool shit. Woo! You're not gonna score that much. I'll let you have a few, but you ain't gonna have all of them. Oh no. But yeah, if it's inconvenient, I really do apologize. I just thought I'd let y'all know that that's what's up. Also, if y'all do have to use the Twitch clip app, y'all kind of gotta figure that one out on your own. I've never used it. If push comes to shove, I'll try and fix it, but I've tried fixing it for the past 3 weeks, and I got nothing. Oh, Alistair's on a 15-stream streak. Thank you for watching so much. That's really awesome of you. Oh, you gonna do all that? Oh, nope. Sorry, I had to let him get loose. Second period, I always act like a goof, a moron. All right, they're actually being serious. I got to be serious now, too. Hold on. If I would have got 2 one-timers in a row, I'd have laughed my ass off. Get in there. But no, hopefully y'all heard that about the stream clips thing, so yeah, there is that. I don't mind if I grab more water because my throat hurts. I don't know what broke my streak. I think there was one day that you really had to take care of some that working in the ice dimension really fucked you up to where you just absolutely couldn't, because it was a day that you were not happy about it. I remember that. Not everyone is meant for the ice dimension, right? I get that. But yeah, hopefully... But yeah, if it's more difficult for y'all to be getting clips, y'all let me know. I'll do what I can. That is the best I can promise, but otherwise, yeah, you're just gonna have to use the Twitch clips thing. Which I didn't even know Twitch had a built-in clip thing. Be real with you. Why is their goalie? Thank you! Nail in the coffin. And now it's time to put cement over the grave. I want that cement goal. Give it to me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. See, that's the other thing I like about this. This is an incredibly fast game of hockey. And yes, I am playing this game to kind of get me amped up for watching the rest of the game 4 between Dallas and Minnesota. Yes, I'm continuing to bring that up. And they are up 2-1. Yes. Yes. Y'all get to see the goal. You know what, hell with it. Y'all get to see it too. Let me zoom in one time. Let me just. Yes. Bravo! Bravo! Sorry, Mary Beth. Ah, jeez. All right. So, it looks like we don't have enough time to, like, get another game in before I have to take an ad break. But I can show y'all something cool. So the thing that I have for this is called MemCard Pro. I'll grab the box real quick. And I also need to figure out... which one I need. Okay, I got the right one. Sorry, they all got different spots, but this... MemCard Pro right here. I'll show y'all in the commercials real quick. But this is the MemCard Pro. The dope thing about this is pretty much I have an SD card full of games. Like, not games. Full of game saves. So I never have to buy another one of these bastards again. Why did it freeze? hang on. Why are you doing this? I was just about to save my game. What are you doing? Why is it a white screen? This is gonna wind up, like, not blowing up in my face, but that's concerning. It was just working. Oh well, I can still use it. It's not like it's dead. Either way. Actually, we'll just take the ad break early then, so that way I can just come back real quick. Alright, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. And I'll explain it when we get back. Oh, no, it works now. It works now. So I can explain real quick. But this is a Mem Card Pro. It's a PS1 thing. And pretty much, I have practically infinite cards. I don't know how it managed to do the Omega Boost thing. I don't know how that fucking happened. But, alas. Also, the Unirom thing will let me play imports, like Japanese games. But pretty much, you put an SD card in, and that's the last memory card you ever need. So that's the other thing I wanted to bring up to you guys is I will show that off when we get back from break. And that's going to be particularly cool. Either way, that's for after the other half of this break. I'll be right back. You guys take care. We got more hockey on the way. Oh, right. All right, so welcome back to stream, folks. I'm Danny, and real quick, I know what I was trying to explain to you guys before, but I figured I'd show y'all this one good thing. I don't have all the VMUs on me, but pretty much I know one of the other reasons, one of the other problems we had with streams were I didn't have enough to save, like, things to save, like, my physical stuff with, right? So, this isn't an ad, but I've managed to grab Memcard Pro for PS1, Memcard Pro 2 for PS2, a Memcard Pro GC for, you guessed it, GameCube, and the one that came yesterday, which I really like this motherfucker right here, the VMU, shit, that's upside down, the VMU Pro. So that's for Dreamcast, and that's one of the few ones that I'm gonna show again later on, but I find this interesting because unlike all the other ones that, like, just uses the... Damn, this is a heavy bitch. Like, I feel the heft. Admiring the heft of the blade. This actually fucking works. Let me see real quick. Trying to see if it'll actually, like, pop, but... Okay, that's fine. This actually works, if y'all can see that, outside of, like, independent of itself. Apparently this damn thing has an app store and runs emulators. Like, 8-bit emulators. Like, I could play Game Boy on this little bastard and Master System if I really wanted to, but hey, the more you learn. I mean, me personally, it's wild, but also I have less of an excuse to, I now have less of an excuse when it comes down to certain games, so I'm gonna put this back. I'll deal with you later. Either way, so we got more hockey. We got, like, time for about one more game. Got about 32 minutes left in stream. So we got enough time for one more game, and then we can wrap everything up and, you know, wrap it up all nice and neat, and hopefully you guys have had a cool time. And if I need to put this in the box, because we about to fucking move, and that's the other thing. My PS2 is actually busted. So I actually need to get a new laser, or I need to get a new PS2. One or the other. So PS2 games are gonna be interesting, to say the least, for a little bit. Just have some patience. I'll try and figure out something to where me and Jamie can still do Ratchet and Clank going commando, and I'll let you guys know on that. Now, we'll get back to the hockey now that I managed to take care of that. Alright, so, let's pause the music. Get back to the game. I'm just over here like, yippee, hockey. When ain't I like, yippee, hockey? You ain't never gonna catch me mad at hockey. Oh, I did say I was gonna do something cool. And get some hidden players, so... Let's see what we got. Oh, have I found something? I think I might have. So, just so y'all see this too. And let me zoom in for y'all. Hella cheats. Oh, look, Michael. I can play as Ed Boon. Although, just to also shout out Miki real quick, I can also play as Gordie Howe. So that's really awesome. The moment. Oh. Look. John Tobias. If you put their last names backwards, it's Noob Saibot. Sound familiar? Anyway. Yeah, there's a lot of those I've noticed. I figured y'all would be like, yeah. Oh, y'all are like, no, you're playing. All right, so am I playing as Gordie Howe or am I playing as Am I playing as Gordie Howe or Ed Boon? Miki went out to dinner, but he was enjoying. Oh, that's rad. I'm happy he was enjoying. All right, let me put that back and get back to retro. Been a good stream, by the way, Danny. That helps. It's like the new format is working. Good. All right. So I saw Jonesy hit Equalizer and Michael. The hiatus was not in vain. The violence time. Y'all are just like, no, Danny, just beat somebody's ass. Cool. Let me see. I'll do it. February 22nd. Did I do it right? Boo! I'll see if I did it right. If not, I'll reset the game. That's no biggie.
Tonight's matchup, Stars versus Senators.
It's not my initials. I could just straight up quit. Oh, sure didn't. It sure didn't take. Alright. Which sucks, because it's that type of game where if you fuck up, you gotta start and redo it. The revolution will be televised, Danny declaring the return of Nerds Hama. I mean, I will say, it sounds like it's been a success, but I'll say it just to make sure. I hope the new format and everything that I've been adding has been, you know, a net positive to how you guys have wanted streams to have gone. Because if so, you guys know how streams are going to be for a minute now. Because I added magazines, fun facts. The kitchen sink was damn near empty tonight. Right, the sun's still out. I'm still used to that. Alright, so we should still have enough time for at least one more game. But I'm going to give it one more crack at me getting the cheats right. And if it don't work, then hell. There's a thing called Museum of the Game.
And we're ready for the face-off. Shoot it, Van Diesbrook.
All right.
Shoot it, Van Diesbrook. He scores!
And if this don't work, I'll just run a game, call it a day. I will say though, I feel like Open Ice does get forgotten because everybody brings up like, what game? God damn it. The game just straight up said, no, fuck you. So now I gotta reset it again. The game's gonna burn. The game doing that type of shit. Now that I don't like about this game. It's like, I've already bought you. You're out of the arcade. Act accordingly, bitch. Act right. You are home now. You shall be treated as such. I think the only thing I haven't shown you guys is the Bluetooth that I got. The N64 Bluetooth controller. Which I'm actually starting to realize with us moving into a bigger place. maybe having some wireless options might be smart for various consoles. But either way, I'm going to get this cheat in. I swear to God. It's gonna happen. I will be playing as at least Gordie Howe. Okay, that works. Oh. I'm only allowed to play as Detroit. Oh, no. Why, God? I did this to my damn self. I'll never play as another team. Plays as Gordie Howe. You are locked to Detroit.
National Hockey League Open Ice.
Oh, fuck. This is one of the times Detroit don't deserve shit. We said we can't have shit in Detroit. Yo, they got him without his helmet and everything. That's actually kind of cold. I've never played as Detroit, so here's hoping this doesn't blow up in my face. You can no longer play as Luigi. Woo! Gotcha. I may not do as good as I normally do, but I'm about to go out swinging. There you go, off the rebound, and Detroit's got the lead. Game wants a concussion. Yoink! Get in there. Get in there. Woo! That was a hit. That was a hit. God damn, he jumped into it. He said, let me leap into your arms. Ah. Not like that. Not one bit. Oh, the one-timer. I like that. All of the bits. Oh, he's all alone. And it's 4-2. Oh, he had all the time in the world. He's just like, nope. Damn. I heard that man's shin going to the left row. In the upper deck. Oh, the goalie trying to get fresh now. Oh, okay, yeah, you just can't just tap. They just hit him with the Lisa Simpson tap dance. Just tappa. One-timer and it's in. Sucks, but that's how it is. This is actually way closer than I wanted to be. Yeah, it was a Hail Mary toss, but nothing. At least we're up by 1, so that's good. The good news is Detroit, in this time period, is an incredibly good team. So there's worse teams to get stuck with. I'm gonna be real with you. Hi, Wrong Dimension. Welcome to stream, honey. I have done everything you have asked. They've learned a bunch of stuff today. It was educational and funny. What's not funny is this game's a lot closer than I wanted it to be. Detroit's only up 1. Dallas is up 1. That's fine. Oh, Gordie Howe. Oh, you done hit me in the back. I'm gonna knock the osteoporosis into you. There you go! Shanahan's on fire! We back up 2. There you go. Get him. Get him. Whoop. Oh, tap it in. Give him hell and tap it in. I'm on my break. Stuck here till 10 though. Oh, that means I'm probably not gonna be able to see you tonight, honey. Cause I got a 6 to 3 tomorrow. Which is also why you won't be seeing Nerds of the Asylum tomorrow, because I'm be a little tired coming from work. Oh, he's got nothing but ice. Oh, your own rebound. That's a strong man right there. Big strong man. Oh, Gordy got out of the... Oh, that was beautiful. He got out of it. He got out of that cartoon dust cloud brawl and gave us a goal, and they got us off of fire. Sunday money. Y'all get extra money for being on... I hate working at where I work on Sundays, though. Like, that's the one day I don't like being there. Because you get that after church crowd, and they think they get closer to God, so they get farther away from being having manners. You know what I mean? They making my problem. I don't know what Sunday money is. I get paid the same as if I did on any day that's not a holiday. Easter money, though, was woo! That was interesting. Let's go with Brendan Shanahan so he can hit somebody. Hit somebody.
Hit the ice. He centered it. Save. Hammerley.
Oh, he did indeed hit somebody. They are just keeping this all right on the zone. That's what I want. Woo! Okay, they gonna make me work it. Sunday is supposed to be all day time and a half. Yo, I didn't know that. Not in Texas. You should. I wish. I fucking wish. Trust me, I'd love that. All right, they about to make me sweat. This is what happens when I just kind of play with a team I normally don't. Go ahead, Shanahan. Clear that puck. There you go. Woo! Saving our ass one goal at a time. Gordy Howe, how you doing? From the blue line and nothing. That's right. Wreck their hips. Speaking of wrecking hips, how you doing, Wrong Dimension? Oh, that's a one-timer, and that's an insurance goal. Call it all state, because the game is over. Because we're in good hands. That's a 4-goal lead. That's 5 goals. We done. Go home. Go home, Tampa Bay, and I'm going to end the game on fire, too. I said I'm going to end the game on fire. You thought I was lying. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. Perfect. Oh, that was beautiful. Unfortunately, no Sunday money. We get regular money. I'm proud of that, though. That was solid. 6:45 now. Third period is on, so I know this hasn't been a full stream, so I am going to start wrapping it up here a little bit. But if you just tuned in, the 2 games that we did do today were Sled Storm by Electronic Arts and NHL 2-on-2 Open Ice Challenge, or just call it NHL Open Ice for short, by Midway. I hope that, hey, if you guys saw anything that you like, if you guys want me to do a game of Open Ice, by all means, let me know to do this in the future. If you guys want me to do championship mode or more racing in Sled Storm, let me know. It'll happen in the future. And the best way to let me know is a certain place called Discord. Let me see if the bot still works. Okay, the bot still works. But also, I've even updated the bots. So, like, you know how you guys are like, where's the merch, Danny? We want merch. Well, ta-da! There's the merch. And we do have a fourth wall. More Sled Storm. Oh, that's awesome. Also, if you aren't in the Discord, might be in your best interest too, because that's where usually I put this schedule first. However, I'm just doing this to get it out of the way. But also, say you don't have a Discord. I do have social media. Ta-da! Oh, it turned it into a thing. I gotta fix that bot. I gotta fix that. Fucked all the links up. But you get the idea. It all says Danny DeMonica. I'm not hard to find. I'm working on the YouTube. I don't know what I'm doing with it just yet. But there's the merch, there's that, and of course the tip jar. Which, hey, all those tip jars mainly go to upgrades and keeping the channel afloat, which helps. And see, it even says, it's appreciated, but it's not required, which it's not. I'm just happy if you guys show up. That's the thing. I'm happy so many of you showed up today. It's really awesome of y'all to spend a couple of hours at Nerds of the Asylum, and hopefully you got your money's worth. Hell, I hope Katuri definitely got their money's worth. They gave up 5 bits. Same goes with Michael and the 100. Well, they gave up 5 subs. Michael and the 150 bits and whatnot. I hope you guys, it was worth the price of admission tonight to see the comeback stream. Like I said, schedule-wise, I don't have the schedule out yet, but more than likely, this is going to be the schedule going forward, where you're going to see me show up on Saturdays and Sundays, 4:30, 5 o'clock. There might be some streams that start in the afternoon on weeknights too, but I promise there will be no morning streams. Y'all ain't morning people. I'm not morning people. I work in the morning, so you wouldn't get them anyway. And every time I wake up, it's around 11 on my days off, so there's also that. Either way, if anything, if nothing else, hopefully, if you guys want to... Oh, right. One last thing I want to do before I go, because I normally realize I need to do this more often. So, as it stands and what it is, so for Sled Storm, it only ever... You got a hoe. The moment that I tell y'all the moment I say that y'all gonna have to start using the Twitch clip thing, instead of the clip command, you gonna say something about got a hoe. Indubitably. But yeah, real quick, if you guys want to try out either of the games that you've seen here today, this game, NHL Open Ice, is actually hoe equals clip now. Yeah, like I said, y'all gotta go through the Twitch thing now, because the clip command don't work no more. Like, it sucks, but I tried to get it to work for weeks, and nothing. But this is like the little... I'm out to make dinner, love y'all. But yeah, if you want to play Open Ice, it not only came out as an arcade game, so if you find the ROMs, there you go. Came out for PlayStation, but also has a PC port that is considered abandonware. So, do with that information what you will, because you can play this. Sled Storm, however, only came out for PlayStation, so if you find a way, digitally or physically, to play it, that might be up your alley too. So, I'm going to get up out of here, because there is 10 minutes left in the Dallas Stars Minnesota Wild game, and I kind of want to go ahead and watch that. I hope that this nearly 2-hour stream... By the way, there is a difference between a hoe and a hoe. You know that nobody's going to clip this. That's why you're saying this, because you're going to get away with it. I know there's a difference between a hoe and a hoe. I know there's a difference between a hoe and a housewife, too. Like it. Lord. Either way, you guys have been great. I'll get a schedule together here either tomorrow or Tuesday. Discord and Twitter and that. Like, literally, just all you gotta do is look up Danny DeMonica. Yes, I am turning the game on while you guys are, you know. I'll mess with the clip thing next time. Y'all lucky it's on commercial right now. Y'all are lucky it's on commercial right now. That's why we ain't done with the stream yet. I swear to God. Just to show y'all I wasn't bullshitting. But I hope that this was worth it. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I hope that the 7 weeks off have manifested into something actually tangible, that these streams are better. Y'all take it easy. I'm Danny DeMonica, and I will see you guys next week with more Console Anthology Month and more Nerds of the Asylum. Have fun. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it more than you guys know. Good night, everybody. Well, good afternoon, everybody, I guess. The sun's still out. The Stars game is on. Yeah, bye.